Hello and welcome to 360 Sports on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. It's time to talk sport. There are activities in the world of sport, talking about all the clubs that will be playing in the Women's Champions League and other stories that we have for you. But quickly, let's start with tennis, talking about VEMS Tennis Championship, the National Open Championship in Abuja. It started yesterday and about 224 tennis players participating in this year's event, where about 6.5 million naira is at stake for the winners, for both men and women. Good one, nice avenue for Nigerian tennis players to showcase their talent. We just talked about Dalahad Court that took place in Kano, and now we have VEMS Tennis Open Championship that actually began in Abuja. And the good thing is that all the tennis players are really happy that they have a place they want to showcase their talent. This particular event will be taking place at the tennis center over there at the Moshood Abiola Stadium in Abuja here. Good one. A lot of tennis players like Sylvester Emmanuel, not forgetting the lady who is the defending champion right now, getting ready to make sure she also defend the belt, the trophy that she won rather last year. Talking about VEMS National Open Tennis Championship in Abuja. We move away from tennis. Let's talk about another story trending. Now we'll talk about IWF Championship. Nigeria weightlifting to conduct anti-doping seminar because right now in Lokoja, Kogi State, some Nigerian weightlifters are in camp and they need to know what it takes to be a weightlifter. That is why the Federation, Nigeria Weightlifting Federation, organized such a seminar to equip them to know that, okay, don't take this kind of drug, don't take that kind of drug. You have to be very careful what you ingest to your body because you don't want any Nigerian weightlifter to be sanctioned for doping coming from Nigerian Weightlifting Federation ahead of the International Weightlifting Championship that will be coming up. They want the weightlifters to be aware of all that they need to know concerning doping. Good one there from Nigerian Weightlifting Federation. Now we look at volleyball, where Jos Plateau State will be agog, where the Anabaptist Volleyball Open will happen over there in Jos. In the next couple of days, Jos will be seeing a lot of volleyballers trooping in to Jos Plateau State, where the Anabaptist Volleyball Open Champion Tournament will be coming up. This particular edition is going to be the third one. All the volleyballers in the north, in the south, are about to be ready to showcase their talent in the world of volleyball. To let you know that is strictly for the grassroots. Now, a lot of volleyballers are ready, from Nasarawa, Mateo, not forgetting that Inkowa Spikers. All the teams are about to be ready for this year Anabaptist Volleyball Championship. And the good thing is, they won't be going home empty-handed. They will be celebrating because something will be there for the winners. Now we leave volleyball. We talk about Qatar. Qatar 2022, where Nigerian Super Eagles camp right now is bubbling. A lot of the Nigerian Super Eagles players from Europe, they've arrived Tangier in Morocco ahead of the qualifier that will be playing against Liberia and also Cape Verde. Nigeria will be playing the match against Liberia first, as we already will be playing in Morocco because of the fact that Liberia won't be able to play in their country. Now the match will be coming up in Morocco, Tangier. Now the Super Eagles players, they're already getting together as a team, and the team is really bubbling right now ahead of the qualifiers. It's going to be a big one, and we just hope that Nigerian Super Eagles will fly high. They lead the group with 9 points ahead of the other countries, Cape Verde, Liberia, Central African Republic. But the main thing is the fact that the Super Eagles are right now arriving in camp. Akpoguma is there. All the players are really arriving now. Talking about Alex Iwobi, all these players are about ready to play for Nigeria, and we hope that they will be able to do well when it comes to playing against the Leon Stars of Liberia and also the Blue Whales of Cape Verde. Now, we will go on a short break. By the time we return, we unveil our guests so that we can talk some football. Good good one. Good to have you joining us again on 360 Sport. We've just talked about Qatar 2022, where the Super Eagles of Nigeria are right now arriving in Tangier, Morocco, ahead of the qualifiers. They'll be playing in a couple of days. Well, the good thing is that the camp is really bubbling right now. And I'm joined by Abdul Kabiru to talk about some football story that will be taking right now. Good to have you, Kabiru.
Good morning. It's good to be here.
Good one. Now, let's look at the Qatar 2022 qualifiers, Nigerian Super Eagles. Despite the fact that Central African Republic shocked us here, we were able to get the next one. And now, we're playing against Liberia and Cape Verde in our next matches. And right now, they are already arriving in camp. A lot of people are waiting to see, Igalo has been recalled to the team. What do you see Super Eagles doing against these two teams that we playing?
I'm quite confident. I think they'll do well. I think we have a very good team, like crop of players at the moment, like doing very well with the young players, mixture of experience. No disrespect to Liberia and Cape Verde, but I think we should have enough to handle them.
Okay, you believe we can do it against Liberia and Cape Verde?
Definitely.
Because if we are able to win, at least we need a win and a draw. Yeah. Then for us to qualify for the 10 teams that will be playing, they will now later play playoff. But the good thing is that from you believe we have what it takes. No. Super Eagles. 100%. But looking at that match against Central African Republic, they were able to shock us here in Nigeria. Yeah. How did you feel?
I felt it was a bit of complacency. Maybe we underestimated, we underrated them. We felt, okay, Central African Republic, what do they have against us? But I think now we've learned from that. The coach should definitely tell the players, look, you have to focus, don't underestimate any team. We can do this.
Coupled with the fact that Salisu Yusuf is back to the coaching crew now, it's been reported that he has ability to read games a lot. So he's there now to be the game reader and also a game changer alongside Gano Raw. Do you accept that?
Yeah, I think Salisu Yusuf has lots of experience handling this type of situation. I think he should add a lot of that to the backroom staff, to ginger the players to do.
I like that word, gingering these players. According to Kabiru there, we expect the Nigerian Super Eagles to be able to get what it takes against Liberia and also against Cape Verde. Now, we move away from Nigerian Super Eagles story now. We talk about women. Rivers Angels represent Nigeria right now. They are representing Nigeria at the inaugural CAF Women Champions League taking place in Cairo, Egypt. And the good thing is that according to the coach Edwin Okon, that they would beat Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa today. They lost their first night by 3-0 against Asfa of Morocco, and they just have to redeem their image today if they still want to remain in the competition. Nigerian Rivers Angels will be playing today. Although a team from Ghana, Asakas of Ghana, they won 2 matches in their own group, but Nigeria, they lost the first match. Talking about Rivers Angels now, because now they are no longer Rivers Angels of Rivers. They are Rivers Angels of Nigeria now because they are representing the whole Nigeria there at the CAF Women Champions in the inaugural season. Do you think Rivers Angels, according to their coach, that they can withstand Mamelodi Sundown ladies?
Okay, they've lost the first leg?
They lost the first match, and now it's the second match.
Wow. So I think Mamelodi Sundowns are a South African team, I'm assuming. Okay, so I think they should have enough in the second leg. Yeah, I believe in them. They should go out there, represent us on the continent stage, and we'll see how they do.
We just hope that they'll be able to do well when they play against Mamelodi Sundowns in their match today, the CAF Women Champions League that will be coming up later. Hopefully, Rivers Angels will bounce back to win. According to Edwin Okon, the coach of that team, he said they have to win because they want to come back home with that trophy. He has said before they move to Cairo that he wants to come back home with that trophy. Hopefully, there is still hope for Rivers Angels. From Rivers Angels to now, let's digress a bit. Let's talk about another Nigerian player. This time around, we'll talk about Okoye. Yes, Okoye, a goalkeeper with Nigerian Super Eagles. He was able to sign with Watford. That news came out yesterday, and now he has joined Watford FC of England. But although he has been loaned back to the current team he's playing for, Sparta Rotterdam of Netherlands, he will be there till the end of the season before he returns to Watford. The good thing is that you have a lot of Nigerians now coming back to the English Premier League, and you have Okoye now, our goalkeeper, coming to, he has been signed by Watford, although loaned back to his current team, Sparta Rotterdam. I think this is a very good one because a lot of people can see. A lot of people don't see Netherlands Eredivisie, but they can see the English Premier League. They see what he's doing.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. I'm very happy for him. Like, there's a huge opportunity to play in the Premier League. Obviously, maybe he won't play this season till next season because of he's been loaned back. But I'm very happy for Watford. Are a very decent mid-table team, so he should get in their progression in his career. I think he should hopefully make us proud.
He should hopefully make us proud. Taking that word from Kabiru Smile there. Now, talking about Okoye. Okoye started his career with Borussia Mönchengladbach before he moved to Bayer Leverkusen. Fortuna Düsseldorf, and from there, he moved to Sparta Rotterdam. Good one that he has signed for Watford on loan to Sparta Rotterdam, and he will later come back after the season. Now, from Okoye's story, now we digress. We'll move away from there and talk about another story. Now, this time around, Manchester United. They've been having a poor run concerning their matches in England. And one of their legends, Ferdinand, says that they should sack him. He's advising his club, Manchester United, to sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because he could no longer bear what is happening to his former team, Manchester United. Talking about Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah, I think I agree. I agree. Like, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, if I'm correct, has been there for like 3-4 seasons now. He has spent a lot of money. This summer he brought in Cristiano Ronaldo, Sancho, Varane. These are top level players. So I think he has run out of excuses. I think he should go. I think compared to the managers in the EPL at the moment, if you look at the quality, Pep Guardiola, Conte, Klopp. Conte just recently came in, Klopp is there, Tuchel, Champions League winning managers. Like, compared to Ole, he's not on that level. Like, no disrespect to him. I think they should probably get someone better than their upgrade.
So who do you suggest?
Who's available at the moment? There are not that many top managers available, to be fair. I don't know, Frank Lampard, possibly.
Lampard says the way it's going now, it could be with Norwich City.
Okay, Norwich City, okay. Who's the top managers available?
Maybe Brendan Rodgers. News came out that Brendan Rodgers could be the next person to take over, if he's sacked. Although yesterday we saw the same Ole Gunnar Solskjaer giving a break. Yeah. Though we have international break now, and he gave a break to the players, those that won't be playing for their country, to just go home. No training. He too traveled to Norway with his family. Okay. A lot of people are looking at, is it that Ole said he believes that he will still keep his job against Watford in the next match they will play, and he believes that he would still, he's not afraid of being sacked, but he's going home to rest. After a week, he'll be back after the international break. But the way it is, because he was also advised by the same Rio Ferdinand to just throw in the towel, he should not continue. Honorably, he should just resign and then let them appoint someone that can take over. He shouldn't wait till they sack him. But that particular action has not been taken. Do you think it should be better for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to resign?
I think it would be more dignified to resign. Obviously, as a club legend, to be sacked in that manner, maybe it wouldn't be too good. But he should accept. Maybe he has done. To be fair, he has done well. Last season, I think they finished second, if I'm correct. So he's done his bit. So I think he should resign, possibly, yeah. Honorably.
Well, as it is right now, Manchester United are still stuck with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We don't know what's going to happen. Rough news here and there that Brendan Rodgers actually agreed verbally to join Manchester United. Well, that's another story for another day. Looking at the way it's going right now, the poor run still continue against Manchester City. Liverpool, it was like, oh, maybe it's going to end there. They came back against Champions League at Atalanta. They were able to hold their own, but against Manchester City, the derby match, they lost again 2-0, and now it has turned another thing over there at Old Trafford. Well, maybe the hierarchy of Manchester are considering who do we employ if we sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That's Manchester United's story. We digress away from Manchester United. We move straight to talk about another team, Newcastle United. Newcastle, as it is right now, they've appointed, confirmed Eddie Howe as their manager to take the tank of that team to another level. The way it is right now, Eddie Howe, former Bournemouth manager, is now the aim of affairs with Newcastle United. A lot of people are looking at, oh, this guy, he can do it. He's a guy that knows the EP. According to Alan Shearer, the legend of Newcastle, that Howe understands English Premier League. He will be able to give them what they want between now and 2024, and he believes that he can do it.
Yes, I agree. I think Eddie Howe is a good manager. I was a fan of his when he was at Bournemouth. I think their style of play, like they play for a bottom half team, they play quite good football, like decent pass and move football. And Newcastle, I think they're on the up, so they need a better manager. You know, Steve Bruce, he did a good job, but he's not really a manager.
The job was not good enough.
It wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. Boring, kick, long ball, football. Yeah, but Eddie Howe, I think he can take them to that next step. Newcastle United, I believe
that he can do the job. I just hope so, because it's becoming a norm now. Almost all the teams are sacking managers. Norwich City, Aston Villa, Tottenham, it's happening everywhere. I hope and believe that Eddie Howe will be able to take Newcastle United to a greater height when it comes to football in the English Premier League. Now we move into the last story on our log. We talk about a particular Nigerian, Mike Eminalo, possibly could be the next director of football in Newcastle at the Tangier side. That's the name they call Newcastle, where they play, and also they are known as Magpies. Mike Eminalo, a former Chelsea technical director, now is going to be applying as director of football of Newcastle, and is the leading contender. That's the word, leading contender. He could take over alongside Eddie Howe to work together to see the progress of Newcastle United. Do you think he can also offer something good for that team?
Yeah, I think that's a good appointment. I think having had that experience of working with a big club like Chelsea, like Michael Eminalo, can bring it to Newcastle. Because Newcastle, with their new owners, Saudi Arabia, billionaires, I think they want to become a big club. So the right thing to do is hire people with that experience of already working at that level with big players, big managers. So Michael Eminalo has that experience. So I'm happy for him.
Absolutely, he was with Chelsea, he was with PSG. He has the experience as a footballer, and he has experience as the man that affairs with all these big clubs.
Exactly.
So you believe he can do it.
No, definitely.
So things can turn around in Newcastle United.
Yeah.
As it is.
Yeah, they're on the. I think they were 19th last time I checked.
Yes.
So I think January they hope to make like new signings in January. Because definitely after their takeover, billionaire owners, I think they have the richest owners in football at the moment.
Now.
They need to sign players and improve the whole.
And I think I see them starting modestly. They don't want to rush into the market or spend money just the way some clubs are doing. They want to take it step by step.
Yeah, I think it's a gradual process. If you can remember when Man City started, they didn't start with top managers, top players. It was gradual process. Chelsea as well, when they started, they didn't really just go at the beginning. And Newcastle, no disrespect to them, historically they're not really a big club now. They haven't won Champions League. They haven't really had their trophy cabinet is basically empty. So they have to start gradually. I think that's how the process.
They have to start gradually, according to Abdullahi Kabiru there, who has been with me on 360 Sport to talk sport. And we've been talking about so many things concerning our football. Although earlier we took you around the world of sports talking about tennis, we're here in Abuja. The VEMS Open Tennis is on, where tennis players can showcase their talent. And in Jos, Plateau State, a couple of days to come, volleyballers will also showcase their talent in Anna Baptista volleyball competition. Not forgetting weightlifters being given seminar on anti-doping. Well, that's it on 360 Sport this hour. Would want to have you at Abdullahi Kabiru. Good to have you in the studio.
Thank you for having me. I think I had a good time.
Good one. Well, as we always say, that sport is fitness and business. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.